I'm Todd Grisham. The crowd cannot wait to witness this one. We're live at the CompuBox Academy. And here with me, my broadcast colleague, it's Johnny Nelson.
You tried to give me the slip, didn't you, my friend? There was no way I was going to miss this.
And now it's time for our tale of the tape. And yes, he is the greatest, Muhammad Ali. He stands 6'3" tall with a 78-inch reach. And across the ring from him, Rocky Marciano. He's 5'10" tall, one of the Muhammad Ali, the greatest of all time, fighting out of Louisville, Kentucky. Float like a butterfly and sting like a bee. The Rock, Rocky Marciano, the Brockton Brawler himself. One of the greatest fighters of all time. A sparkling record and one of the best to ever do it.
This is going to be one hell of a fight.
The fighters are in the ring. It's time for the official introductions. Here's the Hall of Famer, Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, here is the Olympic gold medalist and legend of boxing, the only three-time lineal heavyweight champion of the world. He floats like a butterfly and stings like a bee. The one and only, the greatest, Muhammad Ali. Fighting out of the blue corner, here is a Hall of Fame legend from Brockton, Massachusetts, a Ring Magazine world champion and an undisputed heavyweight champion of the world, the Brockton blockbuster, Rocky Marciano.
Not too many seats to be had in this arena as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
Oh, listen, when you've got two people that want to fight, two fighters that really dislike each other, you're going to get more than a fight. Good luck.
And we're off and running between these two really accomplished fighters. Let's see how they come out. And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. Caught him there with a right hook. Good counter punch. He threw the hook, didn't land. No rest for the weary. Very competitive round here so far. He misses with that jab. Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. One of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards. It's bombs away. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Catch and shoot. It's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the tournament's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
Don't get the jab and don't get carried away. Come start with punch and then what you...
There's the bell for round two. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going. counterpunching for both these athletes. You're not going to see a lot of finesse and skills from this guy. He wants to bury his forehead in your chest and pound away.
Oh man, you've got swarm in your face. You've got to try and push him off, make him go into the ropes. You've got to sometimes fight fire with fire. Put him on the blind side of the referee. Get him angry.
He misses with that jab. Good right hand. This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Positives and negatives in the heavyweight division are the same. You can win the fight with one punch, and you can lose the fight in one punch.
I've seen it so many times. One punch changes everything. I've seen guys winning hands down. They decide to showboat and show off them. Blam! It's over. So they've got to stay sharp. One punch changes everything.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. They've got the momentum, they've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Ready to go. He's absolutely shattered. He's hurt. He's ready to go.
The bell rings and we start the third. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. Defending. Missed him with that uppercut. One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
I've seen some fights with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punches with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven. Nice exchange here from both men. And he misses with the left uppercut. He gets out of the way of that left hand. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
No, he's gone. I'm telling you, he's gone. Jump up behind the jab and then work your steps up. Don't let him get back into this fight. Body and head, be smart, change your angle, go out there and finish it. He's ready.
Here we go to the fourth round. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this guy that can seriously hurt you?
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
Both men step back for just a moment. Just gets out of the way of that left hand. Coming back to life now, starting to land some punches. There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing up and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
He's absolutely knackered, man. He's knackered. He's right. Don't let him get confidence. Don't even stress about his death count now. He's whacked.
On to the fifth we go. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here. He just misses with that jab. Neither man really defending themselves. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. This fighter is not interested in throwing one shot at a time. They throw combinations and they throw them non-stop.
When you have a fighter that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed, it's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs. Just misses with that uppercut. He misses with that jab. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
He's absolutely knackered, man. He's knackered. He's right. Don't let him get confidence. Don't even stress about his death count now. He's whacked.
Let's start the sixth. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round? Left punch. Talk about punches and bunches. That's the mantra for this fighter with that exceptional hand speed.
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
He missed with that jab. Both of these fighters have had their moments. Swing and a miss with the jab. How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walk right through it?
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong, because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
Looks like this fighter did not work on defense this training camp. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fighter. Get out there and get the job done.
Like that, fantastic. Good man.
There's the bell to start round 7. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job. Left punch. This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those point areas, over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim and go for speed.
Got out of the way of that right hook. Right hook just missed. That uppercut doesn't land. How do they use this fighter's aggression against them?
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
Not much time left in the round. That was almost a 10-8 round, complete dominance.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
Great round. Relax. Don't wait for the word. Long jab and then work your shots up. Don't let him get back into this fight. He's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered. He's hurt. He's ready to go.
round 8, and we're off again. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going. This is some of the best action I've seen in any round, anywhere this year. Exchange here from both men. And just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up. There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
It's the one who draws first blood types. That's what you've got to look at. If you hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it. Willing to go where the other fighter won't. Nice exchange here from both men. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the tournament's got to put a firecracker on that fighter. Get out there and get the job done.
Let's see how much fatigue we see here in round 9. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. This is certainly an aggressive fighter, but that doesn't always mean success. How many times have you seen a fighter chase a superior athlete around the ring and just get picked apart even though they were the one pushing the tempo?
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a tell. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots. Get out of the way. And they'll get so angry, so frustrated because they can't work.
You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments. He just gets out of the way of that right uppercut. Both men step back for just a moment. Did well to get out of the way of that right uppercut. Nice idea with the jab, but does not land. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. One of the worst injuries you can have in boxing is to the body because there's so much room for your opponent to target in and take advantage.
Cornerman, get your job done, do it right.
Don't get the gap and don't get carried away. Think about the punch and then what you
We've made it to round 10. What a fight it has been so far. Wonder what we're going to see in this round.
This is part of the game plan. You knew this was going to happen. Now you've got to stay still in your mind. You've got to think, right, don't get rattled. Don't get swayed by the crowd cheering or booing. Walk straight in there. Stick to your game plan. Show your shots. And then let it go. But do it at your pace.
Would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this guy that can seriously hurt you?
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Can't believe we're only halfway through the round. Swing and a miss with that jab. Correct me if I'm wrong, but when you're dealing with someone with so much speed, you've got to get your timing right.
Some fighters are just gifted. Gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
Punch. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Not exactly sure when that injury to the body took place, but you know this fighter is feeling it right now, and no part of him wants to get hit there again in this next round.
One in the corner going to tell him, I hope you've got a good clutch man in that corner.
Go on to the wall, the only jab, and then let him catch up. Don't let him get back into the fight. He's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered. He's hurt. He's ready to go.
And there's the bell for round 11. Well, if this round is anything like the last one, we're in for a treat.
How much energy did they use? How hard and how tough and how much they have to dig deep. This is just ridiculous. I don't know what to expect. I'm tired just watching it.
Nope, that jab not going to score. That left uppercut doesn't score. Seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
Todd, we know one of these fighters can knock you out with a simple jab. They're that powerful.
Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift. Nice. And he's being smothered here in the clinch and can't get his shots off. That one lands. And he fails to score with that left hook. Neither fighter willing to sit down on these punches. They're arm punches. They're scoring, but they're not going to hurt anybody. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Well, she's in the corner now, and her body is certainly bothering her. Let's see how she comes out in this next round. You've got to believe that defense is going to be on the front of her mind.
Man, oh man, you know what? He's got to hope the referee doesn't jump in and stop it.
Who thought we would have made it to 12? They're off their stools, and what a fight this has been. Will it continue?
Good work the last round. Be smart. Don't get too braggadocious. You'll get turned over and walk into the shot, and that's the last thing you want.
Energy and endurance are not an issue for this fighter who continues to be aggressive as the rounds wear on.
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you take fire and play cool.
Right uppercut just off target. Pretty close fight here in this round. Missed with that jab. One moment changes everything, especially in this division. Which fighter will say no mas? Hand lands. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. No surprises, we get a unanimous decision there.
They've done it before, now they're doing it again, and look what's happened. A unanimous decision. What a way, what tactics, what a game plan. What a result.